All right, so what's poppin', peons? Shit. Let's try that again. What's poppin', peons? Fuck, let me try this shit again. No, I do need to set up. All right, you know what? Fuck yeah, we just gonna go and kill it. Recording number 15,599,304. Take scene. So what's poppin', peons? It is your girl Justria, aka Sunshine the Flower Child, your favorite YouTuber, and I am so happy that you guys are here. Today, you guys, we are doing a movie madness Monday review, but we're doing it my favorite way, the Sunshine Bakery way. So if you don't know what that means, since my name is Sunshine and I like to get baked, you know what I'm saying? I get, and then I talk about the movie. But whether you do it or not, you can go pour you up a drink. You can go get you some water. You can go get you some whatchamacallit. You can go bake your favorite thing, baby girl. Because sometimes I be baking. I really do. One of my movie reviews I spent most of it eating my baking creations, and I was like, fuck this, I can't even upload it. Food so good. Ooh, so Sunshine's Bakery, you get it? Either ways, whatever your advice is that you need to do to wind down, that's what we're gonna go do. And we're gonna go, sit back, relax while I give y'all this little movie review, cause your girl likes to watch movies, and I really want you guys to know that there are good movies out there too. All right, okay, so all jokes aside though, the movie, so what I'm gonna do is count to three. So when I be like 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna do whatever it is. I'll show y'all an example. So basically it'll be like this: 1, 2, 3. Blah 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 blah. You get it? Okay, cool. Now we gonna do it on three. I don't know what all that movement came from. I think it's because I did my makeup and I put on a pretty little outfit for you guys today. I'm really feeling myself tonight. Yeah, I'm having fun, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm goofy as hell, so. Anyways, 1, 2, 3. Can't drink too much of that. Because that tastes like juice. And what tastes like juice, gonna get you loose. Don't taste like juice, gonna get you loose. It tastes like juice, it's gonna get you loose. Uh, it ain't that juice. But no, like, let me get my shit together. Yeah. There we go. So, y'all, like I said, this is, as a recap, the movie is Villains. It was made in 2019. It's a comedy horror and it's independent. It is an hour 29 minutes, and you guys can watch it on Tubi, where it is completely free. The bio is basically two criminals meet a sadistic pair of homeowners. This kind of reminded me of the movie The Owners on Hulu, and I was like, this is really good. Like, I'm actually surprised the Tubi movie, well, not really surprised, because Tubi has really good movies if you just look, and you might find them by accident. Yeah, if the cover of Tubi is like, if it looks too good, it's probably a shitty movie. If it looks like the cover is like shit, the movie's probably good. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. So, you guys, this movie was Villains. So that's the bio. It kind of reminded me of that. And for an independent movie, I want to say the budget was there and it was nice. So basically, two stupid criminals These two criminals, they go and rob a gas station. After they rob the gas station, they kind of like run into where the fuck do they run? Fuck me up the asshole, why don't you? But no, so they rob a gas station, do not get gas. They end up running out of gas on the side of the road. They just committed a crime. Their face is being what you call it, and they're like on the lam. Hey Google, what does on the lam mean?
Land has 7 different meanings. Starting with the most common one, land can be used as a noun to mean the part of the Earth's surface that is not covered by water, as opposed to the sea.
Hey Google, stop. Hey Google, what does on the lam mean?
Here's the definition of on the lam: in flight, especially from the police.
Yeah, so they was on the lam. I'm gonna just start saying that shit. I'm on the lam. Well, not from the police, but bitch, I'm on the lam from this nigga. But basically, they was on the lam. So while they was on the lam, they because they kept on saying over the radio. I was like, bitch, what the like running from the police? Like, okay, cool. So basically, the dude was like panicking, like, you know what, like I can't do this shit, whatever. And the girl got on top of him and gave him a car wash. Y'all, car wash is so sexy. I think a car wash is sexy. I think it's very calming and sexy. You gotta watch the movie to see what a car wash is. It happens in the beginning of the movie. After the car wash, they do a little happy candy, you know what I'm saying? Playing with their nose. And after they play with their nose, they get this brilliant idea to go and, you know, rob somebody else and get they shit and be able to go. Basically they break into these people's house. After they break into these people's house, they see a card, so they looking for the keys. They cannot find the keys, y'all. The keys is right in front of their fucking face the whole entire time. Like, bitch, once they walked in, like, the keys was right there, and they did not get it because the homeowners didn't even take their car or their vehicle, so they didn't have any. So they left the keys at the crib. Whatever they were doing, they had the keys on the crib. So since the keys were on the little shit, they were like, oh, it's the car, we got to get up out of here. Right? Boom. They looking for the keys. So they go down to the basement for whatever reason. Looking for keys. Looking for keys. Oh yeah, and there's this scene where the little white boy whose name is Mickey. The boy criminal is Mickey and the girl criminal is Jules. So an older couple that's gone, like, the two homeowners' name is Gianna and George, I believe. Okay, so basically, Mickey and Jules break into Gianna and them house. So after they break into the house or whatever and they find a car, they're looking for keys. Somehow, someway they got into the basement. But before they got to the basement, Mickey picked up the camera that's in the older couple's house, like the owner's house, and he just threw it. Once he threw it, it started playing them a video of them torturing another couple, like tied up, gagged and shit like that. And because they're so busy in La La Land or whatever, and the girl, because every time she do something like illegal, like, she just gets turned on. I was like, girl, y'all need to get out these people's house before they come back. Because, like, if you bust into a house in a home invasion, like, you supposed to up and leave. You ain't supposed to sit down, eat their food. Like, girl, you just leaving DNA everywhere. Some of y'all be so stupid. I was like, bitch, you eating the cereal and shit. Like, girl, ma'am, you child. Anyway, so they found a child in the basement. While they over there trying to find house keys, while they over there trying to find car keys, they found a child in the basement. Boyfriend had the right idea, which is to fucking leave. But no, not Jules. Jules is like, no, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Oh, fuck, that is so ingrained in me. I don't even know where that shit comes from. But no, but Mickey had the right idea. Mickey was like, bro, let's go, like, let's go, whatever it is that's down here. The little girl was not moving, she wasn't budging, and they was like, oh, are you scared? Are you scared to leave? Like, the little girl was just here, like, just present. And Mickey and Jules end up going upstairs because now they're trying to find a way to unlock the girl and get the car keys and be out the door. The old couple returns, so but the lady Gloria come in with what seems to be like a baby, right? Boom, in her hands. The old man is just sitting there. And you know, the old couple is playing dumb. If y'all seen Owners, y'all know exactly what I mean by when they playing dumb. Like playing weak, playing mouse, right? But the couple already know they on the lam. So the couple like, look, you don't say shit about the child in our basement. You can go, you can leave, and we'll just report our car stolen like after 2 days or whatever. But at least that, or like we'll, and you like, you know, get some like time to like be gone. They like, oh no, da 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 da. They was like, no, how about you take us down there and you go free the little girl. They go, the old couple, he was like, oh, daddy's, Ashe was 11:11. Ashe. But yeah, basically he started talking to like the little girl that's downstairs. And did I do the 1, 2, 3 with y'all? I did because I took a sip out of my cup. Yeah. So basically they go downstairs and she's like, oh, you're gonna let her go. You're gonna let her go. And we're gonna leave here. We're gonna take the damn child with us. So I was like, bitch, that sounds so noble of you, but you're going to jail and that child's going into foster care. But it is so nice that you care that much, though. You know what I mean? We live. The old man George is talking his shit. Giona, oh, excuse me. Giona got the little baby in her hand still, I believe. Whatever, y'all gonna find out the truth about their baby. Anyways, we gonna get there. Let me not skip ahead. But the little girl was treated like bait. Like the little girl wasn't gonna go nowhere because I don't know if she done seen this before and they done almost got away and then she just got locked back up or whatever. But that's the vibe that it kind of gave, because it was like, bitch, I'm not leaving this spot because I'm going to just be right back here. So all of a sudden, Gloria and Georgie, the homeowners, come and they just pop, 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 and got their ass tied up downstairs. So I think like both of their ass is tied up downstairs with the little girl and Mickey, who wanted to leave the little girl down there, was like, you bitch, I can't stand you, you da da da. Like Mickey is just going off on the little girl. Like Mickey is like truly going the fuck off on Shorty. So Mickey's like, oh, you're this, that, and the third, like just going the fuck off. And I was like, Mickey, come on now, like get off the little girl now. I know you bad because she ain't what, you know, skedaddle with y'all. But you have to relax, Mickey. Like, you down there and it's not shit you can do. So, Mickey said, fuck you to the child. So, they had the Jules tongue piercing scene. I was the girl with the expressions as she was doing the whole tongue green thing. Like, the girl was like, yeah, so Jules, whatever. Anyways, Jules is just way too emotional. Like, when I say emotional, I just mean horny. So like every time her boyfriend do like some delinquent type shit, she just gets turned on. She'll be like, "Oh my gosh, we just robbed the gas station. Let's fuck right now, bitch. Get away from the crime scene. Like let's do that first. You know what I mean? Like with Jules when they broke into the house and they seen like they could actually steal and get away and like actually go the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? What did they do? They stayed quiet because Jules was a fucking dumbass. Because Jules was like, I can't wait to touch you, want to fuck you so much. And he's like, come on, babe, we gotta get to safety. Come on, babe. I was like, Jules, put your pussy up for 10 seconds. You know what I mean? It's okay. So, anyways, Jules got way too emotional and whatever because her boyfriend did some delinquent shit and uncuffed himself from the pole. So after he uncuffed himself from the pole, no, he uncuffed her from the poles, and it was her turn for him to undo her from the thing, right? Because after she put out the tongue piercing, she kind of like spit it out, whatever. And what he did was, because he was like they were facing opposite from each other, he like just unloosened her thing because he was good at unlocking shit. So after he unlocked shit, he sat there and he said, "Okay, Jules, if you gonna get me out of here, just follow the instructions." Jules got way too emotional and excited to do this shit, and she ended up fucking up and breaking up the thing. And he was like, "Okay, that's fine. Just like find a way to get out of the little thing." It was a laundry chute escape because they was in the basement and they had like a laundry chute, and that's how they like kind of got out. Ain't no sweeter sound than a man. Oh yeah, so boom. No, so Jules went out the escape thing and he was still down there. Mickey was still down there. And then George was like, ain't no sweeter sound than a man trying not to scream. And as he was like trying to torture him so he can go find out where the girl was at, because mind you, they was both chained up together. So when he came back down there, only he was chained up, and he was like, okay, so like where she went. And she was still in the house because she never fucking left, and she never was able to like, I don't know, she just pissed me off a little bit. The lady baby was fake. And I found that part was found out because she ended up going in like the closet in like the baby room, because she was just like up the upstairs and shit, because that's where the chute was at. And she went to the closet. So she watched the lady like play with the fake baby, and then I guess like she made it sound like this one come to the door or whatever. And her husband was like, oh yeah, some shit about her escaping or whatnot or whatever. Anyways, the lady baby was fake. Whatever. I'm giving y'all too much information. Jules broke the baby. Basically, Jules killed the lady baby. Right? Mickey was almost free. Okay, so yeah. So mind you, Mickey was almost free, and then his girlfriend fucked it up for both of them, right? Because Mickey, like, kind of ended up talking his way out of the situation. The girlfriend fucked it up because she ended up breaking the baby girl. So they was like, oh, the more upset Gloria gets, the more food she cooks, right? So Gloria ended up making a lot of food because they broke the baby. And when they was about to leave or whatever, and he was because Mickey was going to come back for the girl anyway. But she fucked it up because she went and broke the baby. So after she broke the baby, the older couple got the upper hand on them again. Oh, that feels so good. Wait a minute. That felt good. The older couple got the ups on them or whatever. I know y'all like, what the fuck? That felt really good. The older couple got the ups on them again, and then Gloria ended up cooking dinner for them. While they were cooking dinner for them or whatever, they were like tied up or whatever, and they were messing with them like they were going to go, set them free and do some other shit or whatever, right? Or like they were going to go on the run and take the child or whatever, and then like report it or whatever. So they're like, so the young couple, Mickey and Juice are like, oh man, this is gonna be so great. We're so happy. Oh my gosh. All of a sudden they're like, my food tastes funny. And then the older couple's like, you thought we was gonna let you escape? You know our little secret, da 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 da, woo woo woo. The police ended up coming to the house, right? Gloria hid the bodies fast as fuck, all right, because they was at the table and they was like tied up and shit. And it was like, what you call it? So when the police came, because it was right at dinner, like after they was like, yeah, like we finna get, like we finna like really like do some evil shit to their ass, like especially after they wrote the baby, they done did all this shit, like they was really finna do some evil heinous shit to their ass. So ended up Gloria ended up oh, that felt good. Excuse me. So Gloria hit the bodies fast as fuck. And she hit him. She ended up hiding him upstairs. So when the police officer went through the kitchen, he didn't like the little dining area where everybody was sitting at just before he knocked on the door. They didn't see that part. Like they didn't see the whatever. They just didn't see the bodies that were like taped up and shit. So it was like tape or some shit on like one of them, and the police was like, "Oh, why is it like tape on the thing?" Like, because it was asking about the runaways, which were Mickey and Jules. Mickey and Jules in the people's house, but they know now that they know that the police look for them. Now they know they not finna let their ass go. So they're like, okay, cool, whatever, right? So, mind you, the police officer go to where they was eating at and like fast as fuck. When I say Gloria hit them bodies, bitch, I don't know what secret tunnel they got to go up the front upstairs or whatever, but Gloria hit them bodies fast as fuck. Cause them bitches, I don't know if they was upstairs or another motherfucking room. But when the police came, it was like, oh, why is the tape on the thing? So when it was like, why is the tape on the thing? The man was like, oh yeah, we kind of broke one of our chairs or whatever, and we just wanted to, to keep the skills up. You know what I'm saying? So the police officer ended up leaving, right? Mickey was up. George almost ended up killing the police because he was like, this nigga gotta leave now. Like George was like, all right, you done outstayed your welcome, partner. Like, please don't make me kill you. Mickey was upset with Gloria for not whatever. Anyways, apology scene with men on knees was great. It was great. With the men on knees, it was great. All right. It was really great. Cause they did it at the same time. Gloria wanted to start over. Sweetie Pie killed George. Oh, that was the little girl. Oh my gosh, my notes are out of fucking order. Holy shit. Georgia saw George dead. Jules went to Florida and followed dreams that her and her boyfriend had. It was a very emotional ending. Basically what happened, because I know y'all like, what the fuck? Okay, my notes are out of order and it's not making any sense. So basically after the police came and left or whatever, they ended up upstairs. And their bodies were paralyzed. One of them ended up waking up because I guess after they dropped them or whatever, like a little bit of consciousness came back to one of them. And she ended up crawling to the happy drugs. And, they got a little uppity. I feel like busting loose, like that type of energy. And she ended up giving him a shot or whatever, and she got horny again. And let's just say Mickey was over. Mickey was like, whatever. She had to end up apologizing, and then she had to end up apologizing. They ended up tricking the old couple, making them think they was outside. So the old couple was outside. That's why the apology scene was what you call it. When I say that lady snapped, Georgina barely said shit throughout the movie, but when she did speak, that bitch was on one. She was like, you will apologize to me. You will not treat me this way. And so George on the knees apologizing. Mickey trying to get her to calm back down, so he apologizing to Jules, and it happened at the same time. It was very, very cute. Either way it goes, they were like, okay, you gotta go get the little girl, whatever. Well, let's go get the keys. So they got the keys or whatever to the car. After they get the keys to the car and the couple realizes that they've been tricked, they finally get the girl. They literally, if the girl would have just came with them or whatever, her name was Sweetie Pie, by the way. So Sweetie Pie is the girl's name. And then so they're talking to her or whatever. And yeah. They finally get her into the car, but then when they get there or whatever, Okay, so basically in the woods, George and Georgina, after the apology, she was like, I don't even want to do this shit anymore. I kind of just want to leave it all behind and just go away from it all forever. And so when George and Georgina had went back to the house, they had plans on like just, killing them and then just leaving and going away forever and just disappearing. Um because they had the money to do it and a whole bunch of other stuff or whatever. And because since they would be like somewhere in the basement or whatever, they could just like because they've disposed of bodies. Okay, let's just say that they was like, okay, we'll kill them, clean it up, sell the house, do this shit, and then like the old couple was making plans to kill them, cover it up, and go and be gone for forever, like, and just have a whole different life. And the young couple were when they were together in the beginning, they were talking about like going to Florida, starting that beach sale business, and all this other stuff, and all the greatness and all that other good stuff that you say when you in love with your partner. Um, Mickey ended up dying because he protected the girls. He said just duck, and George shot into the car. Once George shot into the car, George just shot into the car. Um, he got hit. George got up and I think he was like finna shoot back, but Sweetie Pie, like they like him and the girl started like fighting and he like dropped his gun because he got hit with a car. Sweetie Pie, who was in the car, who George thought was like still submissive to her and shit like that, but he did not know that the young couple had put in like shit in her ear, like the bitch was gone. And especially after Cutie Pie had seen them kill the boy or whatever, and how if you watched like the storytelling part or whatever, they had a scene where they had talked about how Sweetie Pie was their child that they kidnapped and how they had told her like they would kill her and some other shit. And after that, I guess after Sweetie Pie seen that shit, Sweetie Pie was like, you know what, I'm good. Sweetie Pie, the girl, Jules was about to be choked to death, and then Sweetie Pie ended up shooting George in the face. Georgina ended up watching George like die in her arms, right? And she was like, "Come on, George, let's go. You said you were gonna protect me. You said you were gonna protect me. You said you were gonna protect me." Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's terrible. And I'm not gonna hold you. When Jules did the car wash over her dead boyfriend, I wanted to be like, no, Jules, don't do it to me, Jules. Don't car wash him now. Either way it goes, I don't remember. Let me go see what my last piece of notes say. Little girl is kidnapped. Mickey loves his wife. Mickey would do anything. The pole they broke. The doll they broke was Julia's gift her mom gave her. Poisoned the food. The police came. Mickey was upset with Glenn. Whatever. Fuck it. Sweetie Pie killed George. Georgia saw what you call it. Jules. Oh yeah. I guess she survived it or whatever, but Jules ended up going on the run because the old lady was so distraught. Like, she was just like, you said you were going to take care of us. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, George. Come on, George. Wake up. It was, I felt bad because they was like villains together for real. Like, the whole through and through. It was like through and through they was villains, and you have to like give a good villain their credit because like they killed together, they together. Mickey really loved his wife. He did anything for her. Like, Mickey had literally turned to a life of crime just for his wife Georgina, and I was like, bitch, that pussy gotta be A1, cuz ain't no way I'm kidnapping nobody's child, okay, and keeping them in my basement, child. Years in jail, can we say? Yes, we can. Who's gonna be in jail? Yes, we are. Like, boo boo. They had so many dead bodies. Oh my gosh. What if Jules left and she knew that she had to call the police? That there was 2 dead bodies in the house and more because they had more in the freezer. Oh my gosh, that old lady probably went to jail. Good ending though. There's gonna be some real true crime shit. Anyways, basically, Jules went to Florida and followed dreams that her and her boyfriend had, and she did everything with the little girl like she was her daughter. I don't know if Jules did. No, Jules didn't do no time yet, but I feel like Jules is on the lam, and that child's gonna have to go to somebody. Like, the child's not in school, no nothing. Like, they're just like living it up. Like, I think they're gonna be homeless for a while because there's no fucking way. Like, they're just on the seashells selling shells. I was like, bitch, what? I was like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, bitch, I lived in Florida. Let me tell you something right now. As a true Miamian, okay? I think I did that one. As a true Miamian, from the bottom of my heart, when I say this, baby, we not buying seashells. We just gonna pick them up, pookadooko. Okay, let me tell you something right now. They coming a dime a dozen, bitch. And they was selling them like, I was like, bitch, y'all are homeless. Like, just turn yourself in, Jules. Get your life together and put that child in foster care. Like, because why would you do that? Like, why would you do that, Jules? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, Jules, like, you, babe. Yeah, I'd be a homeless ass bitch without that child. I literally would, cause like, ugh. The ending was cute and emotional, but to me, I'm thinking long term, and I'm just like, that just wouldn't make any sense to me, cause that'd be so ass backwards. It'll almost be like somebody saying, "Hiya, buddy, here I am. Slap me in the face now." Is that it? Is it slap me in the face or punch me in my face? I don't know. Is it punch me in my face? Is it slap me in my face? I don't know. Who knows? You know what I mean? Gotta stretch my legs out. Sitting for way too long. Been pregnant in for way too long. Oh my gosh, let me not say that. Because if that happens in real life, I'll probably cry. But like, I don't want to be a mama. I'm pregnant. Yeah, I'm like the goofiest motherfucker in the world. Let me quit playing. Let me get my life together. That's it. This is the end of the video. I don't know what else more y'all want. I gotta do some whole shit tonight for OnlyFans. So make sure y'all follow me on there. Y'all can follow me on Twitter at JUSTDRIA__. That is my Instagram. Instahams. What else? I don't know. I guess that's just it. Like, this is the end of the video. What you want me to do? Fucking, I gotta stretch this motherfucker. Ooh. Can you feel it? I'm getting old in this bitch. Yeah, that's the end of it. Goodbye.